This year for Thanksgiving, we're going to have some extra people at the house, and I added 3 leaves to our table, which makes it available for 10 people to sit at, but we only have 6 chairs. Um, my dad had picked up these chairs that you're looking at here a long time ago from a church that was having a sale on them. And he purchased 4 so that when my mother had family get-togethers, she could seat 10 people at the table, all on chairs comfortably, and that's how they came about. And then when I got older, that was, I think, I was about 15, so it was about 50 years ago. So this chair is, I can guarantee you, it's 50 years old because it's been in the family that long. They were probably another 30 years before that. They're a fairly old chair. Um, they were in pretty bad shape. This is the final product. The covering on them is what this video is about, replacing the cover, which was initially leather. But while doing this video, I was a little bit surprised at what I found. When I got to the leather covering, I took the seat off of the chairs and I pulled the leather covering and started working on it. You know, it's in pretty bad shape with some tears in the corners from, not really tears, just cracks from not being taken care of. I mean, I've had them for 30 plus years, personally, 40 years probably. Um, and they've had a hard life. I did not take care of them as I should have, considering it was a leather seat, and they're fairly nice chairs. So I took the covering and I flipped, when I flipped the seat over and pulled the covering off, I found this mesh-looking material, and when I flipped that, or got it off of the seat and flipped it over, I was quite surprised at what I saw. Um, I wasn't sure if it was straw or if it was, or what it was. When I looked at it closer, it looked like wood shavings, and I thought, well, or not, yeah, wood shavings, like from a from planing, and you can see different thicknesses of the shavings, and it's definitely not straw that has just been flattened out. Straw is a tube, and it's not straw that's flattened out. I mean, when straw doesn't come off of the stock as a coil, in the center of the screen, you can see a coil shaving. That's definitely wood grain. So that was just a little surprise that came about while I was doing this, making the recordings for recovering these chairs. Um, I thought I'd also let you know that in my research of trying to figure out what this could be, I found out that in 1950s, the furniture manufacturers started using straw to pad seats, which is why I mentioned straw earlier. But prior to the 1950s, as early as 1840s, a premium grade of seat padding that was used was wood shavings. So this chair is somewhere between 1840 and 2020. I'm still guessing that it's probably 100 years old, but the wood shavings kind of tells me that it's probably older than at least 1950, which would put it at least 70 years old, if not older. So my 100-year estimate is probably not too far off. I do hope you enjoyed this video of my stumbling trying to repad, resurface the seat covers.